This is for my art submission. All right. This is for my art submission. It's for Donald Trump too, because like I said, y'all gonna see a lot of toilets around Baltimore. It's the truth for. It's the Artists for Truth benefit exhibition, and it's an opening event. All right. Artists for Truth benefit. It's coming soon. All right. We drop off May the 19th. That's my drop off date. May the 19th, the 20th, the 21st. So on the 19th, I'm going to take the toilet and I'm going to put it down in front of City Hall. On the 20th, I'm going to put it in the Inner Harbor. And on the 21st, I'm going to turn it in. We're selling it. It's for sale. You can buy it. All right. Like I said. Free mind, free people. It's an event that's going to be going on. All right. I'm also working with Natalia on our own little art project with Free Mind, Free People. This is for art and truth. All right. It's about Donald Trump making America great again. It's about you giving the police carte blanche to kill black people. It's about Martin and our dream. You turned this dream into a nightmare because you've been killing us ever since you killed Martin. You've been killing us ever since you killed Malcolm. Thou shalt not bullshit. And that's all the bullshit you're doing. Like I said, this is my toilet for truth. Artists for Truth. I'm turning this in next week. This Friday. And I'm going to put Rod Rosenstein on it. I'm going to put everything on it. Talk about making America great again. You making America hate again. You can wipe your ass with this bullshit. You feel me? You playing the fire, Comey? Dog, we going to put everything on this toilet. The Maryland General Assembly. All y'all faces are going to be on this toilet. Dred Scott going to be on this toilet. Because I am Dred Scott. I'm going to have 12 rolls of toilet paper with this flag wrapped in it. And I'm going to have parts of the Constitution put on these toilets. The 10 amendments, the 12 amendments, the Bill of Rights is going to be on here. The 13th Amendment is going to be on here. I'm going to have toilets around here. And we're going to talk about mass incarceration in the prison industry. Because Van Hollen said that you was going to deal with this. And Miss Cummings, she know about the evidence that y'all destroyed in Frank Conway's office when I filed my paperwork in 2010 about mass incarceration. I'm going to put Judge Cox's information on here because Judge Cox has my motion, my request to testify in front of the grand jury or to appear in front of the Supreme Court. Right to property. Dred Scott. Blacks have no rights in America, which white America has respect. So we're going to put it to the test. Just like 1857, we're going to put it to the test. And just like Comey said, you got checks and balances. No part of the government is stronger than the other. So our executive branch is supposed to check our judicial branch. And our legislative branch is supposed to protect my rights. It's the art of getting money in your prison industry. In this is your shoes in the prison industry. They made in China. China makes all the shoes that y'all inmates wear. And I gave these shoes to Lieutenant Governor Brown. I gave Lieutenant Governor Brown a pair and I gave President Obama a pair. Because we still marching for the same civil rights, jobs, education, freedom, police brutality. We still fighting for the same rights that Martin fought for. All right? So I put this flag. And I put this chain on the flag. Because that chain is slavery that you got us enslaved. Economic slavery. You feel me? It's the chains of oppression. So on this art piece, I got President Obama on there. That's his mail number. Y'all can get that information. Follow Freedom of Information Act. See how long I've been doing this. Because you just inherited me. And I'm going to make you do your job. Checks and balances. You got to follow the Constitution. And we're going to make you follow the Constitution every step of the way. We're going to go with the First Amendment, my freedom of speech, my right to property. And we're going to go through the amendments to show about mass incarceration. The right to people to be feel secure in their property, the houses and papers. The state of Maryland took my papers. They took my videos. My intellectual property is covered under the Constitution. And you're going to have to give me it back. Until you give me it back, I'm going to keep putting these toilets out about you. No person shall be held to answer. Dog, y'all kidnapped me in Illinois and kidnapped me in Maryland for making a movie about y'all's racism. Y'all kidnapped me and you held me and charged me as a terrorist. So I'm going to terrorize you with the truth. Supposed to go in front of the grand jury, an indictment. I want to go in front of the grand jury. This is my request to go in front of the grand jury, and it's covered under the Constitution. Says it right here under the Fifth Amendment. All right. We're going to go to the Sixth Amendment and all criminal prosecutions. Because if I can go to jail, you can go to jail too. And I want Shellenberger to go to jail. And we're going to put Shellenberger in jail because he violated these rights. And we're going to go down the line of the rights that he violated. And you got to protect my rights against Shellenberger, against Jim Crow justice. You either do your job or admit that white supremacy exists. You want to make America great again? Well, Dred Scott was the catalyst that they used to start the Civil War. So I'm just like Dred Scott. I'm going to be the catalyst to start the conversation about racism in America. And we're going to do it through the Constitution and these amendments. Because, see, black people didn't write this Constitution. White people did. And they catch-22. They catch-22 was the 13th Amendment. Neither slavery or involuntary servitude except as punishment for a crime. Dog, you enslaved me. You kidnapped me. You charged me with terrorism. You took away my livelihood. You took away my business. You took away everything that I own. So you got to deal with it. I asked for an audit from the controller. That's me. Request for an audit for Shorty's Underground Rib Shack. Because that Rib Shack was financing my movie. That Rib Shack was my property. That Rib Shack is where I started this toilet at. All right? That Rib Shack is where I started this toilet at. It was the original toilet started there. And you got to give me an audit. You got to give me an audit. And you got to give me my property. Because Martin died for this. And this flag says that you got to do this. And that's why I'm building these toilets. Potty training politicians. Artistic form of political protest. Ain't no law against it. Arts and promotion. Life and arts. So Donald Trump, make America great again? You're going to make America hate again. And you're going to hate them chocolate drops I got for you. Golden turds. Golden turds for a golden president. A privileged president. $1 million bet that I'm going to make you famous for all the right reasons. $1 million bet that I'm going to expose the prison industry for what it is in America. Slavery by any other name. $1 million bet that I hold up my officials accountable. Potty training politicians. It's a time to pee. Better to be pissed off than pissed on. I got something to wipe your ass with. It's the art of politics. So contact Judge Cox. Contact Governor Hogan. This is legal mail. And contact the president. Contact the president. Because I'm coming. And you're going to get my gifts. Donald Trump. Golden Dump. This is my artistic submission for truth. Art of truth and protest. See you. Baltimore gonna get famous for all the right reasons.